let's do an update. So we're probably about halfway through fertility. It's interesting because they kind of gauge when my embryo retrieval will be based on like what my ovaries look like. So they measure me on ultrasound every 1 to 3 days. It's usually been every 3 days. 1 to 3 sounds confusing. So we'll probably have that soon. Anticipating within the next week, we will be doing the embryo retrieval. I have decided not to cold cap, and I will be rocking the buzz cut this summer. There are a lot of factors kind of weighing on my decision with this. So the pros and cons of cold capping, there's a wide range. Like obviously the pros are you're keeping somewhere around 50% of your hair. You can lose still up to like 80%, but you are still keeping those follicles alive. So regrowth during my Taxol treatment could happen. Obviously having hair, your own hair that like you've had forever, is something that can help you mentally. The downside of cold capping going into summer would be that I wouldn't be able to just jump in the river or the ocean. And those are going to be things that bring me peace, especially to do them with my daughter, go in the pool. So that's something that really weighed on my decision. I'm looking at quality of life, and I know that looking in the mirror is going to be a little tougher. But I'm no stranger to chopping my hair, dyeing it different colors. So I think it'll be just like another hairstyle for me. I'm gonna explore wigs for sure. Like when we go out to dinner or we go, places where I don't really feel like being seen as a cancer patient. But yeah, I think that this decision was really hard for me to make because, I mostly thought like, is my daughter going to be scared of me? I'm going to look a lot different. I might lose my eyebrows and eyelashes. I probably will. But there are so many options. There's fake lashes. There's temporary tattoo eyebrows. So like, I know that I'm in good hands with the beauty industry. So yeah, that's the decision I've made, and I feel very good about it. I feel like a weight has been lifted, and I've been kind of just like anticipating making that decision. Plus the fact that like cold capping, you are cold capping the entire treatment, and treatment can be anywhere from like 4 to 6 hours. And then you want to cold cap after treatment for anywhere from 1 to 3 hours for like best results. And I'm just like, nope, I don't have it in me. I do not have it in me. I would like to be able to go sit outside and play with my daughter if I'm feeling good after chemo, or watch a movie with her and snuggle up and not have to worry about being connected to an ice cap. However, that is not to discount the benefits of cold capping. It's just a personal choice that I've made. Obviously, I have anxiety going into chemo. I've been looking at a lot of TikTok pages of other breast cancer fighters around my age, and obviously they call it the Red Devil, which is the chemo I will be getting first. And a lot of people are saying it's really hard to get through. I know it's going to be a hard road. I'm anticipating it being hard. I think, over the weekend I was very emotional because a lot of it is setting in for me. Just knowing that chemo is the first mountain to climb. It's kind of difficult to process that after chemo I won't be done. Chemo's the start. It's the start, and then I have my mastectomy, and then radiation, which is going to be tough and probably long. And I've heard that radiation is worse than chemo, so I'm going to take it in small bites. We're just going to focus on the chemo and go from there. I've made dietary changes in my life. I can't work out right now because of the fertility meds, but I can't wait to get back into it. I'll start going to hot yoga because I know sweating is good. I know saunas are good, ice baths are good. So I'll be doing all of those things. So I'll let you in on that journey with me when we get there. So yeah, just kind of trucking along. I felt good today, so I decided to get in my studio and write, and I have, you know, a song that we're ready to release, so I want to work and make that a little, some changes on that. And you know, I'm so thankful for everyone that has reached out to me. Like I can't express the amount of support that I've been getting, even from strangers online, and it's just so nice that you guys are all there for me. So yeah, I was drying my hair this morning. I was like, I only have like a few chances to do this because I think you start, I don't know when I'm gonna shave my head, if it's gonna be like before my first chemo or after my first chemo. I feel like it will be my way of taking control of when I lose my hair, so I think I'll probably do that maybe leading up to my first chemo. I'm not sure, but I will have fun collecting like vintage scarves for my head, because that was another thing, like you can't wear like a baseball cap on your head if you're cold capping. You kind of want to keep your like everything off of your head, off of your hair, and I'm like, we're going into summer, it's not really realistic for me. So yeah, feeling in good spirits today after having a rough weekend. But it's election day in Pennsylvania for our school board, at least in my district. So make sure you're going out and voting and making your voice count. I think that's all.